Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are now officially headed to Clash in Italy. I wish I was going to Clash in Italy. That shit sounds like it's hella fun. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited because we had Clash in Italy. This is the next WWE pay-per-view. And I'm very hyped and excited to see where we go from here. But without further ado, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first matchup we are going to talk about is we're going to start off with, I believe, is the first match on the card. It's going to be for the undisputed WWE Championship. We have Cody Rhodes versus the Ring General, Gunther. Now, I think this could be a very good match. I think this is actually could be one of the better matches on the card. Cody versus Gunther. I think it's going to be a very technical, very good. I think Gunther is going to try to do everything to Cody Rhodes to put him away. But I do think Cody Rhodes will escape with the victory. But my real question in all of this, could we possibly be seeing Randy Orton coming in and interfering in this match or after this match? Because Randy Orton hasn't been here really all summer. So is it possible Randy Orton makes an appearance here before the summer starts? Honestly, it's possible. I would like that. But I think Cody Rhodes is going to win this match. The real change, the real shock and awe would be Gunther winning this match. I think it's better off if Gunther beats Cody Rhodes for the title to give it something new, fresh, and exciting, especially when Cody Rhodes is better as a champion. He's better chasing the champion than he is as champion, in my personal opinion. And honestly, if Gunther wins, it gives SmackDown a new fresh coat of paint that it's desperately needing. And I would really like Gunther to win this match. But if I'm really going to be honest, if I really had to put my money on somebody, I'm putting my money on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And it's their first match on ESPN for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes ain't losing this match, please. So I'm going to pick Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, to retain the undisputed WWE Championship. All right, the next matchup we're going to talk about is for the WWE Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. This match can go a lot of ways. I'm expecting in this match is not going to be one-on-one. I'm expecting B-Fab to join in this match. I'm expecting Mia Yim to join in this match. I'm also expecting Charlotte Flair and Mrs. Lexi Bliss in that gang. I'm expecting her to join in this match as well. I think this match is going to be chaotic all over the place. If I had to pick someone to win, I would pick Rhea Ripley. I just think she's the safer champion right now. Could they give the belt back to Jade? Absolutely. But I don't know where they go from there if they give the belt back to Jade immediately off rip. I could see B-Fab or Mia Yim costing Jade to lose this match, and Jade kind of like losing her shit on them to like, and that's kind of telling the story of where they go this summer. I think it's possible. I think it's interesting. But I just don't see Jade beating Rhea off rip. They could play hot potato with the title, but I just think right now, if I had to pick somebody to win this match, I would pick Rhea Ripley. So I'm going to stick with Rhea Ripley. All right, the next matchup on the card we're going to talk about is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. We have Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruca. I am the most excited for this match. Well, not the most on the card, but out of the women's matches, this is the match I prefer. I think Sol and Becky are really going to put on, especially because, their match, the Saturday Night's main event, was just ended in a chaos and a count out and whatever, which is cool. But I just think this match is going to cook. I truly feel that way. Becky versus Sol. I think, could this be the moment where Sol wins the Intercontinental title? Could they go with shock and awe? It's possible. They could kind of pull that Maxine Dupree type of win like they did over Becky Lynch. And what the difference between Sol and Maxine is just that Sol is right now is the better wrestler. And Sol continues to grow, and like I'm liking that they gave her promos with Becky and having her try to like really come into her own. So with that being said, because Soul is the future, I'm gonna pick Soul until she beats Becky. I think Becky is in that position where the future starts when she says it starts, because she is the man. She is Becky Lynch. But maybe the future starts at Clash in Italy. It would be something new, would be something very refreshing. New young talent, put in a sink or swim position. I'm going to pick Sol Ruka to defeat the man, Becky Lynch, for the Women's Intercontinental title. All right, we're down to the two main events of the card. I'm sorry, Cody and Gunther, I'm sorry. These are the matches. First matchup we're going to start with is Tribal Combat. We have Jacob Fatu versus the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. This match is going to be chaotic, and I do believe Roman Reigns is going to beat Jacob Fatu. But I think the interesting part of all of this is how he beats Jacob Fatu. I do think the Usos will get involved. They will do everything in their power to stop Jacob, but I think Jacob's going to overpower them. But, in my opinion, where the true interference will come and what will stop Jacob from winning the World Heavyweight title against Roman Reigns in Italy will be Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. I think the bloodline will come together to make sure to stop Jacob Fatu and make sure that Jacob Fatu will fall in line. I think this match can be very good. The last time Roman Reigns wrestled at a Clash was against Drew McIntyre, and that match was absolutely gas. And I think this Tribal Combat can be just as good. I really hope so. And I think with all the antics that Tribal Combat comes with, that I love the most, I really want to see this match end in all types of chaos and oh my god. And what if Solo Sikoa helps Roman Reigns? Because if you not remember, Drew McIntyre had Roman Reigns beat at the Clash at the Castle. And then Solo Sikoa is the reason why he didn't. What if Solo Sikoa does the same thing for Roman Reigns once more, and Jacob Fatu falls in line and just calls it family business? I've been saying this all summer. What if in this summer, the bloodline will be reunite and be all together? And what if this is just one of the ways to make sure that Jacob Fatu falls in line? If you ask me, Roman Reigns will retain the World Heavyweight Championship and defeat Jacob Fatu. And now we're back. We're on to my main event. This is my main event of the whole card. I'm sorry. This for me. This ain't for y'all. This for me. I didn't see this happening. You didn't see a video from me for a minute because I had to protect my peace, okay? I didn't know how to feel. I knew people were going to bitch, moan, and complain. And I didn't want to come up here and just start cussing people out. But ladies and gentlemen, boy, I'm so back. Oh, we're back, baby. Because at Clash in Italy, we have Obafemi versus the Conqueror, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, Part 2. Oh, I'm so excited for this match, especially because I knew that they were not going to let Brock retire, especially at WrestleMania. I was like, don't tell me this, especially when it's in Minnesota. I was like, Brock's going to leave before SummerSlam in his old stomping grounds? No, we're not doing that. And look at where we are now. Obafemi has definitely became a bigger star. But let's be real here. Let's keep it a bean, guys. I know there's a lot of people who don't like Brock Lesnar. Let's keep it real. Since Obafemi's beaten Brock Lesnar, have we all really cared that much? Are y'all really that much big fans of the Obafemi Open Challenge? In my opinion, Triple H brought him back to give him something to do. Because I knew off rip, I tried to tell people, bro, if they weren't ready for Oba to attack and hunt and try and do his best and hunt down the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns or the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, I was questioning why Brock should lose to Obafemi. Now look where we go. I was asking those questions. People thought I was crazy. The couple of weeks of those Obafemi challenges, especially because they didn't lack longevity at all. Like the little feud he had with Rusev was cool, but like we're kind of over it. Then I'm like, we're gonna do an open challenge from now all the way to what? Throughout the summer? No. But running this program with Oba and Brock, maybe ending at SummerSlam, that's something we can sink our teeth into. That's something I definitely would enjoy. That's something I can definitely get behind, especially it makes Oba Femi more privy to be beaten, especially because we've seen him be beaten, okay? Because, like, let me be honest with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Y'all might not like the truth. Don't shoot the messenger or shoot him. I'm here. What's up? Y'all not gonna like this. Brock Lesnar is going to be Oba Femi at Clash in Italy. Brock Lesnar will defeat the ruler, the conqueror. The ruler will be conquered by Brock Lesnar. And before y'all go, Oba Femi losing to Brock Lesnar doesn't make any sense. But him losing to Ricky Saints do? Word. Him losing to Tony D'Angelo do? I rest my case. You're telling me Ricky Saints can beat Oba Femi, but Brock Lesnar can't? I'm just saying. I think this is a perfect thing for him, having a feud through the summer. Don't get me wrong, Oba Femi is going to get the upper hand on Brock Lesnar. It'll be 1-1 going into SummerSlam or whatever the next pay-per-view is. Oba Femi will eventually move on to beat Brock Lesnar. I think that's what's just gonna happen. But also, I could see Gunther coming out and attacking Brock Lesnar. Could we get Oba Femi? Let me ask y'all this. If we go to SummerSlam, right, in Minnesota, would you rather see Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi 3 or Brock Lesnar versus the ring general Gunther? And what if Gunther is your WWE champion? That would be interesting. That would be something I would be interested in seeing, but I don't know. What are y'all interested in? What do you want? Brock versus Oba 3 or Brock versus Gunther? Let me know in the comments below. But in closing, if you ask me who will win this match, it's the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The ruler will be victimized, and the ruler, will be conquered. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my review of, my predictions of what will happen at Clash in Italy. I'm excited. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be the same time on Monday Night Raw. On Monday, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. If you like this video, please comment down below. We are on the road to 11,000 subs. And it's been your boy D, Forever Gang. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And until forever finds you, peace.